Workout started.
Workout started. Wait, are we there yet?
Keep going. That's cheating, isn't it?
I think cold plunge, I'll be honest with you, I think there's a chance you might die. You're basically gristle.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, we're not even married.
Sorry.
Bye, love you, bye.
Hi guys, I'm Mo Farah. That's Sir Mo Farah to you, 4-time Olympic champion, and this is Run with Mo. Each week I'm going to be going out for a run with a friend of mine to talk about running, fitness and life, and after all, make sure we're always having fun, that's right. Today, I'm running with the king of quick wit and dark humour, Jimmy Carr. Let's see if his wit is as fast as his pace.
Ready for this? Okay,
Looking
what
great.
are we doing? We're running a mile, right?
Do this.
That's the heat. Beautiful, right?
It is beautiful.
It's nice. It's like, I mean, we're in a car park now. This is where I come to go dogging. But it's also good for running during the day.
To be free, yeah?
Never been here during the day before.
No, we're going to do this.
All right, come
I'm
on,
excited.
what are we going to run?
We found a loop, so we're
Okay.
going to go out, do like a little loop and then come back the same way. But if you feel great, we can do more than a mile if you want a mile.
I can do it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What's your average in a day now?
Mate, you're kidding me.
What are
Ask
you
me
doing?
when's the last time I ran properly. Don't. What for?
I mean, you're looking pretty good shape, right?
Just trying,
Yeah.
trying.
I was hoping you'd have piled on the pounds.
Have you been playing tennis as well?
I've been playing a little bit. I played a bit of tennis over the summer. I mean, that's really my thing. But that's very short, you know, it's like short bursts.
But you're good at it. He's been so modest.
I mean, I'm not.
You know you are.
Roger Federer's keeping me for parts. I always think I look like a slightly, a tatty version of Roger Federer.
Even better side of it.
If you squint. Yeah. What are we doing?
So what we're going to do, we're just going to stretch your here. Stretch it. Pull that in. Pull that in.
I don't like it.
And
Ah,
hold it.
is this it? Have I
And
done a
then
mile yet?
No, you did good. Here, hold me.
What?
Just
All right.
hold up. Get them glutes going. Then I
Glutes?
And
You
then
haven't even got f***ing glutes. Look at you, there's nothing there.
Glutes
That's
maximus.
glutes. That's glutes maximus. That's glutes minimus. You got nothing, man. You got no junk in your trunk. Here's my warm-up, because I've got like a problem with my... All right, so I have to do this stretch, right? It's a weird stretch.
Yeah,
It's a spinal,
nervous
okay.
stretch.
Yeah, it's a nerve stretch.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got to go...
In the toes.
Slouch. You do that?
Yeah.
That's meant to be something, isn't it?
Yeah, it does that.
Oh.
So basically,
My physio just said I had to do it.
so he's basically getting your glutes here. You can do the dorsiflex in here.
Huh? No, I don't like it. I don't know if sports are for me. I think I might have reformatted your podcast. Maybe just a nice chat on a bench. What about a chat on a bench, Mo? It's not a bad idea, is it?
It's not bad.
We've got swings over there. What are we even doing?
Get the chairs up here, chilling here, taking.
This is nicer. All right, what is it? A
Take
mile?
a deep breath. A mile.
Do you know what I've got obsessed with recently?
You've got.
Okay, it's not even sport. Saunas. I'm doing saunas and cold plunges. Because a sauna, if you lie flat, it's basically you're doing cardio.
Sweating out.
Because your heart's doing all the work, like pumping around your body, trying to keep you on it.
I've never tried that.
just-
I'm going to try.
Sauna and cold plunge. I think cold plunge, I'll be honest with you, I think there's a chance you might die. Because I have some percent body fat. I don't know what percent body fat you are. You're basically gristle. It's basically gristle. Amazing. Come on, let's run a mile.
It's also the
How tough could this
belief,
be?
isn't it?
All right.
Are you ready for this run?
Yeah.
We're going to run a mile.
Right.
What time do you think you can run in?
We've got an edit, right? If there's an edit, I reckon I'll do 3.5 minutes. If there's no edit, I reckon...
No, it's raw.
Okay, I reckon maybe if we complete it, that'll be the victory.
Okay.
I reckon inside 10 will be a victory.
Let's do this then.
All
Inside,
right, okay.
inside 10. We're in.
All right, where are we going, that way?
Yeah.
Woo! Come on, it's only a mile.
All right, let's go, Jimmy.
All right.
Got the watch going.
Let's go.
Come on, man. Workout started.
Workout started. Wait, are we there yet?
What does running do for you mentally and physically?
Physically, it hurts my knees, and mentally, I'm annoyed that my knees are hurt. I don't run much. I mean, I run when I'm doing other things. Like if I'm playing tennis, then I'm running, or if I'm doing other sports. But running on its own, I mean, it stops me missing the bus, Mo. That's what running does for me. As if I get a bus. It's a tour bus.
What first attracted you to comedy, and were you the funniest kid in your school or your class?
I'd say the first thing that attracted me to comedy, if I'm honest with you, money over bitches. Stick to the script. It was. I don't know. I'm like, it's just fun. It was like, I was quite sort of depressed. I was like working in a boring office job, and I wanted to have fun, and I wanted joy, and I was going out to see a lot of comedy, and eventually I was going to like gigs above pubs to see comedy, and I went, I could do that. I could be as funny as them. You know, I didn't think I could fill an arena, but then you think, oh, give that a go. And yeah, I was pretty funny in school.
I would love to have you in my class, mate. Like,
I mean, you wouldn't have got much done.
What is life like as a comedian when you're on the road?
It's quite stoic. You're there to do one thing. You're there in service of the show. Like I do 2 shows a night, so it's about 4 hours work a day. So you've got 20 hours to kill. And you know, it's just taking care of yourself. It's like sleeping right, eating right, making sure that everything's like you could go out and party after the show, you could eat junk food, but it's that thing of like going, what's going to be the thing that gives me the ability to keep on doing this day after day after day after day. So it's that thing of like, it's quite
sort of fueling.
Yeah, it's you know, I think a lot of people would see it as being boring because you're just doing one thing, but a lot of it's writing as well. And a lot of what I do is, it's a lot like life. I think life is you have to give yourself the work to do. You have to basically motivate yourself. So it's to sit down and write jokes every day, because if you don't, then like my life is it's a joke-eating monster. I constantly need new stuff. So you're just writing stuff and trying new stuff at every single show. And if you've got that kind of discipline, then you're sort of all right, because you've always got something to do, and you're always if you're always thinking of new jokes, you've always got something interesting going on up there, even if you're on a train or a bus or a plane, and kind of ostensibly it's a boring day, you're never bored because there's always something exciting going on in your head.
So you always boom your mind.
Yeah.
Love it. How do you balance exercise when you're on tour?
I'm so in awe of people that can exercise when they're actually on the road. Like people that actually go to a gym when they're in a hotel. I can't do it. I can exercise when I'm at home, and I'm pretty good about it. But out on the road, all I do is walk. So I wear nice shoes and I walk, you know, try and do 10, 12,000 steps in a day, and then be on stage. And then there's an odd physicality to being on stage as a comedian. Like you've got the joke that you say, you've got the facial expression, the tone, and then you've got your footwork. Like where are you? And you're sort of almost directing the audience. So there's quite a lot. You sometimes come off and you're sore from like delivering something, because you spend sort of 2 hours
energy
sort of there, and you're holding the crowd. So there's a physicality to it, but it's not exercise, but it ain't nothing.
Sorry, do you want to let them pass?
Oh, don't mind us. Come on through.
Come through.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, we're not even married.
Oh, sorry. We went on your knighthood.
We're getting married.
On the knighthood?
No.
I haven't got a knighthood. Why is she being mean to me? Bye, love
See
you,
later,
bye.
What does the future hold for Jimmy Carr and the end goal?
I don't think there is I think I'm trying to get better, right? I'm very inspired by British cycling.
Yeah.
You know that incremental improvements, like being 1% better?
Yeah.
If you're 1% better every day, it's, I think, something like 3,080% over the course of a year. It compounds. So that thing of like just making a tweak, making that joke like a little bit better in the show, making your performance just a little bit better, doing the audience work just a little bit cleaner. Like there's something about just getting better at the job that you love. Yeah. And there's no upper point. It's a task without end, sort of being a comedian, because you go, well, you can't be the funniest. No. You can just, it's people that like your stuff that are drawn to that, and you're just trying to get funnier and appeal to more people. So I don't know, and I'd quite like to die with my boots on. I've got no desire to retire. That whole COVID thing just taught me sitting around the house is not for me.
No.
I like getting out there.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Love it, Jimmy. Final question, Jimmy. My motto is one more mile. We're willing to go that one more mile, one more step. What did you do in your career to go that extra mile?
I mean, the extra mile thing was I worked a lot. I worked a lot harder than most comedians. Like, I always think like being the hardest working man in comedy. It's a bit like being the best looking guy in the Burns unit. It's like, okay, it's a low bar. People are normally messing around. In my industry, people tend to mess around a lot. And there's a lot of drink and there's a lot of drugs and there's a lot of messing around. I just worked really hard at it, and it pays off. It's like it's a really sort of simplistic thing, but it's also not doing other stuff. Like the sacrifice is the dream, You could get, it's so easy to get distracted in life and to go, oh, well, I'm a comedian, so I'm going to write a sitcom. You go, no, sitcom writers, that's a different skill.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to write novels, and you go, no, that's a different skill. I just do this one thing well, and being stoic and sticking to that, just doing one good
Do
thing.
what you do best and
Yeah,
stick.
don't be the best, be the only. That's maybe the closest I got to a motto. Don't be the best, be the only. You're you, you've got this gift, just, that's enough. That's enough, you don't need to do everything.
Head up a bit. Almost there.
Are we there?
Yeah, and then we're to the left here.
Oh my God.
Come on, baby.
Mo,
What goes up
You're
must
killing
come
me.
back down.
I think I look good in slow-mo. Put this in slow-mo.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm going to ask you quick fire questions.
Okay, good.
Ready? First one. Your favourite sports to watch and why?
I mean, I'm tempted to say middle distance running, but no, it's boring. I like tennis because I know enough about it to know I couldn't do it. Like, you know that thing where you've played a sport quite a bit, and you sort of, so when you're watching it, you can kind of go, oh, that's legit incredible.
Yeah.
Whereas if I watch MMA, I sort of think, I'll probably be all right at this. It's that thing where if you don't know, my ignorance kind of makes me think, yeah, I'll give that a go, be easy, right?
Give it a go. Who was your role model growing up?
I don't know if I really...
Mo Farah, of course.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think I have grown up. I mean, there's a great quote by I think it's G.K. Chesterton. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. I'm still playing.
Who's the most famous contact in your phone book?
I got you in there. I got you.
Is it under Sir or is it Mo?
It's under Mo.
Okay, great.
Mo, sir, please get over yourself. Get over yourself. I never wanted a knighthood anyway. The shine's been taken off the title, Sir Jimmy. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, it certainly was Stephen Hawking in terms of like international. Yeah, you know, send him an email every now and then. I don't know. Elton John, maybe.
Yo! That's a big one.
No.
Okay. What is the biggest phobia you have?
Biggest phobia.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got any phobias really. I'm not really.
Snakes, spiders.
Snakes, spiders. No, I'm all right. I'm sort of all right with them. I don't love a spider, but I wouldn't say I'm scared of it. I don't know. I'm sort of. I might be phobia free.
Whew. One piece of advice you give your younger self.
All right. It's kind of more of a general motto, but don't be the best, be the only. Like, don't be competing with other people. Just do your thing. That's enough. It's hard to hear that when you're a kid, though,
Yeah.
because it's hard not to be looking at what everyone else is doing. But just, you know, just be yourself.
What was your first TV show appearance?
Well, the first TV show I got was a thing called Your Face or Mine, where it was a weird thing where we were like comparing people's looks to their partners,
Yeah.
and then getting on their ex-girlfriends and their mums and dads to compare looks. It was like we were just trying to cause trouble. It was a really silly idea, but it was really fun. That
I
was
need to bring that back.
yeah, we did bring it back. We brought it back, and it was. I mean, it's. We did a celebrity special. We should have you on. You get absolutely rinsed.
Is there anything in your career you wish you've done different?
I don't think so. I don't think I changed much about my career. There's a great phrase. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've only ever seen it written down, but amor fati, lover of fate. Like, I love that it's brought me here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Put
everything.
us two together.
Yeah, but everything that I've done has kind of brought me here, and you kind of go, well, you've got to, you know, you take it all as one.
What job would you have done if you haven't done comedy?
I don't know. I don't know. I really like the industry. I really like sort of thinking about it. I like chatting to friends about their careers. I really get on brilliantly with my manager. I'd love to have been a manager. I'd love to have kind of looked after people's careers. Because sometimes you kind of watch people and you sort of go, like when I see a new comic that I'm excited about, I get so excited about it. I just think, oh, it's amazing. They're going to do amazing things, and I'm such an advocate for it. It's, yeah, I would have liked to be a manager.
Funniest person you worked with?
I don't know. I'm tempted to say Sean Locke, because Sean was an interesting character in that he was very funny, but also he looked like he was there to fix a gas boiler. So he was doing these kind of sort of very surreal flights of fancy, but he just looked like a bloke. So there was something about like that added an extra kind of 20% to every line, because you kind of went, what, he's saying it. This is crazy.
Have you ever heard a joke in public and used it in comedy?
What? Well, yes and no. I mean, not like a street joke, but in my working life, about 80% of what I do is pre-written jokes, like I've written a show and I go on and I present the show and it's a joke recital. And then 20% of it is messing around with the audience. And it's like, I suppose, seeing a comedian do real magic. Like you're trying to be funny in the moment with people and there's a sense that it's only happening tonight in this theatre and it feels a bit special. And with those things, often the audience win. Often the heckler wins. Someone shouts something funny out and you go, well, my service is not to my ego. I'm not trying to make myself look good. I'm just trying to make sure everyone has a great evening. So I don't really care where the laugh comes from. It often comes from someone in the audience shouting something hilarious. Good on them.
Love it. One thing you couldn't live without, and why?
I don't know. I would go. I'd go coffee.
Coffee. Love it.
I'd
One
go
more
coffee. I'm like a,
I need that hit.
I'm a big coffee guy. I like to take it really seriously. And there's something about the nature of the way that I tour, the way that I travel, like the ritual of going and getting a coffee and feeling like, okay, my day's started now. I'm ready for anything. It's a really lovely. It's sort of, as much as the coffee, it's the ritual of doing it.
Love it. How do you win the audience? I've watched so many shows, so many, like, how do you do that?
What, to kind of, what, I suppose it's that thing where you go, I know what I'm there for, right? I know what my function is. So it's like, right, I'm entertaining these people. They've given me their time and their attention, right? That's a big gift.
Yeah.
That's all we've got is time and attention. They've come here, they want to laugh. I reckon when they bought the ticket, that's when it started paying off. Like they start getting the benefit when they buy the ticket because they're determined to laugh. Yeah. I'd have to go out of my way to mess it up for them not to laugh. They've literally bought into this. So it's like all you're doing, all the endorphins, all of the serotonin, it's all in there. All of the happy drugs are in there and they just want me to tickle it out of them. So it's just like feeling comfortable with that. They want this to happen. They want to laugh. No one's sitting there with their arms folded going, go on then. Everyone's like, great, let's make this happen.
And do you ever wake up in the morning and go, oh my God, how am I going to do it?
No.
Because you love it.
Yeah, I'm pretty, It's like, I always think that sounds very self-confident, but I love this quote. I think it's Alex Hormozy said, real self-confidence doesn't come from shouting affirmations in the mirror. No. Real self-confidence comes from giving the world irrefutable proof you are who you say you are. I've done it enough that I know I can do it and keep on doing it.
That's the belief.
Do I look fat next to him? I've got a feeling I look fat next to him.
Here
we go.
Come on.
He thinks he's having an aneurysm. I could have sworn I saw my Farah. He was encouraging me.
Go on. Keep going. That's cheating, isn't it? Oh, come on.
It's my only hope. Oh, Mo, I can't run. Let's have a lovely sit down. Oh my God. That's honestly, that is the first time I've run since the 5K challenge you made me do.
Jimmy.
Right.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to know your time?
Yeah, I presume I did brilliantly. I presume because I won that style in a reasonably priced car thing. How tough could this be, running? Was it sub 4 minutes?
Not close.
What was it?
6 minutes, 17 seconds. You said 10 minutes.
I'm very happy with that. I'm over the moon with that.
Love it.
If we aggregate that, what's my marathon time then? Hang on.
6 minutes 17. That will put you sub 3 minutes. Yeah, sub 3 hours.
Sub 3 hours. So I've just got to keep that up. That's easy then. So I've basically done a sub 3 hour marathon today. I think I've just broken the record for ultra marathons as well.
At that big hill, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the big hill was kind of a dick move. To be honest with you, there was no need for that.
All right, go. Jimmy, I always ask every guest of the show, who would they like to see next?
What, running a mile with you?
Running a mile with me, or 5K.
Or 5K? I didn't realise that was an option. If 5K had been an option, I would have done the 5K. I think we all know I would have nailed the 5K. I don't know, I wouldn't mind seeing, like, maybe a musician. Maybe, I think Elton John.
Elton John?
Elton John would be big. Let me text Elton John, see if he fancies a run.
Jimmy,
yeah.
Before you go, I have one thing for you.
Go on.
This is for you.
It's beautiful. It's an orange bag. I love it. What is it? What do you got? You got my shoes? Wow. Look at the heel on this damn thing.
This is the Alpha Flight.
The Alpha Flight.
Flight.
I don't know. You're saying words I understand, but I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. You should
Mo,
be able
you're
to
my
run
friend.
a lot faster.
Yeah, yeah. Why didn't you give these to me before we did the run?
I didn't want to be rude and say to you, change your shoes.
They look amazing, man. Is
Oh,
that really a thing?
yeah, that's me.
Are you wearing them? What do you wear?
I'm wearing normal Pegasus, man.
Normal
But
Pegasus.
normally, if I was racing, I would wear, because I'm so skinny, I wear the other ones. This ones are just designed for a little bit more to take.
Because I'm not skinny.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that button to watch more of my stuff. Run with Mo is coming.